bottle of white, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. They say in vino veritas. To that I say let's raise a glass. Welcome back to Got Knowledge and part 2 of Wine and Words. If you're joining us for the first time, my name is DeniZe, your virtual partner in wine. In last week's session, we talked about expanding our wine vocabulary, replacing some of our vanilla words with not only more expressive words to describe our impressions, but also some of our own homegrown trigger terms. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough time to go into how to record these impressions. Hence, this sequel. Knowledge is a wonderful thing, but in today's world of information proliferation, there is no way we can possibly absorb it all, not to mention retain it. But what's the best way to keep our impressions of wine for future reference as fresh as the day we tasted it? By keeping clear and concise records. And what's the best way to record our impressions? By using our heads. By that, I mean using your eyes, nose, and mouth to provide the input before transcribing that information into words. Simply put, when you look at a wine, write down what you see. When you lift the glass to your nose, write down what you smell. And when you take a sip, write down what you taste. In my little black book of notes, I first identify the wine by noting its origin, name, vintage, producer, grape, if it's not on the label, and its ABV, or alcohol by volume, before jotting down my impressions. Here I have the producer, Viticcio, the wine, a Chianti Classico, Riserva, the vintage, 2007, the origin, Italy, with an ABV of 13.5%. Since the grape doesn't appear anywhere on the label, I'll do a little detective work and discover that the primary grape in a Chianti is Sangiovese. Now, it's down to the business of putting words to those impressions. I subdivide my impressions according to appearance. This is color, clarity, and concentration. Nose. This is the aroma and fragrance the wine gives off. Here, a wine aroma kit could really help in training our nose to nail down some of those fragrances you just can't seem to put a finger on. Am I smelling rose or saffron? And finally, palate. What are you tasting? Does the wine strike a balance between sweetness and acidity? What about its weight and length? When it comes to note-taking, Robinson recommends not being too concise, rather wordy. This will help in associating certain words with certain characteristics found in wine. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to jot down the date you tasted the wine. Wines, like people, change with age, for better or for worse. However, you never know. One day that aggressive Italian red with those super tight tannins you tasted today will someday grow up to be tomorrow's dense, full-bodied red with silky tannins and a long finish. How cool is it to say, I knew it when? Well, that concludes tonight's session. Tune in next time for The Noble Art of Spitting. Thank you for joining me, and remember, got knowledge? Pass it on. bottle of red, a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. I'm here next week, so do drop by. Arrivederci, ciao, goodbye.